Welcome everybody. Today we have a box of Shining version 1 rollout from Blokees. So this box came to me from AliExpress. However, it came damaged. So it was opened at the end of the box. One of these boxes was not put back in correctly, so it was pretty obvious that it either fell out or someone took one out and put one back in. We don't know if that's the original box that came in the package. So we're gonna find out if we have all the figures we're supposed to have today. Blokees Shining version. These are very similar to the Galaxy versions, only they light up. Some of it in the chest, some in the chest and eyes. So the way they're distributed, we are going to get all of these figures, assuming the box that was taken out is the original box, or due to a manufacturing error. We do have a chance of getting a different version of Megatron, a secret version, and I believe the only difference may be that a metallic finish instead of the dull finish, matte finish. I don't know if both come with the Energon mace or not. Maybe we'll find out. If let's see, exclusive to this set, I believe right now is there's no Galaxy version of Cliff Jumper, and there's no Galaxy version of Acid Rain. So that's the front of the box, top of the box. Both sides look like this, except for the damaged one. I mean, it originally looked like that. Back of the box. And bottom has nothing. So let's get this opened and see what we got. Since this box is damaged, well, let's see. Let's try to open it. Correctly here. Hold this back. So if you're heading towards it during the store, this is what it looked like on the shelf. And let's open. Okay, so this is the box that was put in incorrectly, that may have fell out or was taken out. We're going to do this one last, so I'm going to actually take this out and put it off to the side. And we'll see if that figure is correct according to how it should be distributed. So we'll grab our first box, and it's got nice artwork of Optimus Prime. Has some holographic effects on it, and it's got the figures. It shows a sample of a figure inside with a stand. I think shiny versions are good about having some accessories in, so we'll see what we got in here. Let's get it open. All right. Remember, always cut away from yourself. An easier cut from this side. There we go. We get 2 bags, and some silicone, which we should not eat. All right. This is kind of an instruction sheet on how to change the batteries. Let's see, on a small bag, should have a stand in it. And some other parts. Some runner for the fist and some of the shoulder and knee joints. And there we go. We got an Autobot in here. I think if you saw the back of the instructions, you may have already know which Autobot it is. We'll see for sure. I'm going to go ahead and get all these joints off of here, and we'll put together the joints, since that tends to be kind of the most boring part. All right, let's put these together. They have kind of this little tab in here that'll fit into the hole into the one that doesn't have a tab. Just like that. And we're going to do that 3 more times. Oops. All right, last one. All right, got our joints, got our shoulder. Whoops, I missed one of the shoulders. Hold on, let me see. Oh, here we go. All right. So, looks like Jazz was on the back of that instruction sheet. And, oh, it's not. This is Cliff Jumper. It's got some nice stuff here. All right, so here's the instructions that come with it. Got some art in the front. You got some, looks like some generic on how to put, using Optimus Prime as an example on how to put a model together. And then it looks like it's got some special instructions for Cliff Jumper right there. And then it's got some models specific for Jazz, Megatron, and Acid Storm. All right, I guess this is how it came out. So this is, I assume we had Jazz. I was wrong. So it looks like we have a gun effect here, and we have his bazooka weapon, and we got an Energon prop that's hollow at the bottom. I really like these. All right, so here's his torso with the light. It has a little tab here that you pull out to activate the light, like so. Okay, let's get them together. Let's see. I usually want to start off putting the shoulders in first. So it's these little pieces here, and they go into this ball joint right there. Let me see. And let's see, next we'll go to the back piece. I'm going to seat it right here. And we're going to have the light facing forward. put the chest piece, snap it to the back. Make sure that these shoulders are lined up. There's these little pegs right here. You want them facing forward as much as possible. Hold on. Because there are these little slots right here, which they should slide into. And those are on both sides. Oops. All right. Got this clear ball peg right here. We're going to put in for his neck. Then let's go ahead and we'll start assembling his head. He's got a helmet right here. And let's see. Here's his faceplate, and it has a little place here for a ball joint on the neck. So it's got two little tabs on each side, little pegs. I'm gonna slide it into these right there. Whoops. Get it straight down. Looks like that. Pop it right in his neck right there. All right. Let's get his forearms. These gray pieces with the little nubs on the end. That's where his shoulder armor is going to go. Put one there. Grab the other one. Put it here. Doesn't matter which side it goes on. Okay, let's see. Which ones are his forearms? Okay, I believe that. Okay, these are his forearms. They got a hole for possible accessories. I don't think he has an accessory we need to peg in on his arms, so I'll usually have them facing towards the back. Okay, so we get the shoulder joints we put on at the very beginning, and we're going to put them right into this forearm on both sides. And again, I'm going to put this so that the hole is facing towards the back, and we're going to plug it into the joint, the shoulder joint, or the elbow joint. Oops. Here, we're going to take it off. Maybe it'll be a little easier to get in. There we go. That's solid. Let's get the other one. Oh, it looks like we got two of the same piece, so we are going to have a hole. Here, let's see. Oh, it's not fitting good. Oh, I got it on the wrong side. Okay, I'm dumb. It is correct. Okay. I was sliding a joint into where the hands are going to go, which will be right. Let's see, we'll need one for his weapon. And then we'll just put an open hand on here. So we got two sets of hands. We got the open and we got the fist. And we should have those for both all the figures. Here is the waist joint. Then let's see if there's any printing on these. Okay, that one doesn't have a print, but I saw this one has these little triangle decoration on the front, so we're going to put that on it. So we're going to put that in the front. And then we need to put in the thigh pieces. We have a place for the ball joint right here. Snap that in. Snap the other side in. Then we got these knee joints we put together at the very beginning of the box when we opened it. Put those in. Now we got these are the lower legs. We're going to put these together. They each have two different parts. There's a little grip thing right there. Then this little peg right here. That's going to slide together like that. So we got one. Do it twice. Slide it in just like that. Then there's a hole right here. And that's where we're going to put the knee joint. Oops. Both sides. Then we got more, a couple more like the neck peg. Just like the neck peg, we have these ankle, there'll be ankle pegs down here. And they're going to go right into in these holes on the bottom of the lower legs. Sometimes you got to just press them in. All right. And then we're going to do the feet, which are these red pieces right here. See how it's got a little toe in the front here, and a hole for the ankle joint. And there we go. Okay, I'm gonna put these two extra hands over here. Oh, shoulder armor. Okay, so we got the shoulder armor. Has these little sliding slots right here, and they will slide right over the little pegs on the on the forearms. All right. And then we have a wheel that goes on its back. And then here's our fully formed cliff jumper figure, first figure of the night or the afternoon. And he has got this cool bazooka weapon, which we can put onto his fist. And the bazooka weapon has a provided blast effect, which we'll peg in right here if you want. Your figure, display it as you want. And we got cliff jumper. And flick him, and he will light up. It's kind of hard to see with all the lighting we have here on this figure. All right, so first figure, cliff jumper, looks really good. Here's the stand. You can peg into it with its feet. Stays on pretty good. All right, we're gonna put him and his hands aside, and his energon aside, extra neck, extra joint, and we'll put his card over here and go on to our next box. And we'll open it here, cutting away. Box off to the side. Some instructions. All right, small box. Autobot or Decepticon, 50-50, I guess. No, not really. There's only 2 Decepticons in this set, so most likely an Autobot, right? There it is. Yellows for Autobots on the stands. Decepticons are going to have a purple stand. Right there. Let's go ahead. And Blue Hands are telling me that this is probably going to be Optimus Prime. I think he is the only figure in this set with blue hands. So that is going to be, I'm calling it as Optimus Prime. Get these shoulder joints out. And then we'll start getting these knees and elbows put together before we confirm Optimus Prime. Again, we're just gonna tab these together. Usually had more problems with other sets on getting these together. These are going easy. Well, then I get this one. All right. As soon as I say something. There we go. These are not super friendly to adult fingers. Or chubby adult fingers. All right. So, like I said, blue hands, Optimus Prime, I bet. So here's the main bag. Get that open. And there we go. Optimus Prime. Looks like he's going to have a lot of accessories as well. Looks like we got his gun. We got his energy axe. We got Energon Cube. Looks like we got parts for the Matrix. So let's see what we got going with Optimus Prime here. Let's see, let's start with his chest. Oh, pull the tab for a light up effect. All right, shoulders go on first. Again, make sure these pegs are facing forward, because they're going to slide into these little slots here. This is the back. Front has the same parts to slide right there for the shoulders. All right, so it should be good going up and down a little bit, back and forth. Not a ton. All right, start with the head. Let's go back to the head. Oh, look, we got a fifth hand that came in the main bag. That's the pointy finger. Let's see. Okay, so here's his faceplate. Right there. Let's find his helmet. Let's see, blue helmet. There we go. And we're going to take the faceplate. Has little tabs on the side there. Has little slides right there. So we're just slide him right in there, up there. And there's his head, ready to go on a ball peg, which we will put in right here. So got these clear ball pegs. They're clear so that it lights up. That looks pretty good. It lights up pretty good. Good focus on that. So his eyes light up really good on this one. I like that. All right. Let's see. Arms. It has 4 arms, which are these gray pieces. They have a place for the ball joint, hole for the elbow joints. Put one here. Grab the other one. Put it here. They're also got these little tabs right here on the shoulder that we're going to put shoulder armor on later. Okay, so I'll take one of the elbows we put together earlier. Slide it right here, right in that hole. That one right there. Clips Films says, I want other characters such as Trigger Happy, Six Shot, and maybe Beast Wars characters. Yeah, I like Trigger Happy. I like Six Shot a lot. And Beast Wars I like a lot. If you like Beast Wars, or the movie ones, Blokees has some classic or a classic class characters, which are more complicated models, and I'm going to put those together on stream. I have them. Hold on a sec, since you mentioned it. Here we go. Here's one. This is Classics class. Now, they're based on the movie, not on the Beast Wars, so hopefully someday they'll do a proper animated Beast Wars figure, but we'll do this someday on stream. Just waiting on the shelf here. But yeah, I would prefer the animated ones over the movie ones, but you know, is what it is. Transformers, they're all good. Okay, so let's get back over here. I see he doesn't look like he has anything accessory that pop into this hole for his forearm, so I'm just gonna go ahead and put it towards the back. Pop it into that elbow joint, and we'll pop the other side here. Oh, this is a leg. I put the wrong one in. Okay, now let's do this right. Now we got a non-deformed Optimus Prime. Look at that. There we go. All right, waist pops in right here. Now, let's see what we got for the front of the waist. Okay, so this is pretty plain, so I'm gonna put it on the back. And the other one, where's it at? Oh, here it is. Okay, so that has the print on it, so that one's going to go on the front. All right, now we're going to go down to the thighs. These gray ones are larger than the forearm or the upper arms. They have a ball joint, and then they have a hole for the knee joints. Pop that there. Grab the other one. Pop that there. Knee joints that we assembled earlier, right there, right there. Then let's put together the lower legs, the calves. So, okay, those are the same piece. So we got the front right here. We got the back, which looks kind of no paint on it. Has a tab or a little socket right there. And this has a little grip on there. So we're going to just slide them together like this. And this is what it looks like when you do it from the side. All right. Yeah, I don't have the Clips Films. I don't have a Flame Toys Megatron. It looks big. It is expensive. I do want that one. And I haven't heard anything about being fragile. I do have a few Flame Toys I'm gonna put together. Got these from Hobby Lobby a while ago. We got a G1 Megatron, an IDW Megatron, and a Gen 1 Optimus, and I have a Rodimus from Flame Toys. All future streams. I got a whole shelf here to put together in streams. I don't know if I'm going to stream those models though. That might be a long stream. But yeah, I agree. I do like that. The Megatron Flame Toys does look good. Okay, ankles, same joints that we use for the neck. I'm gonna pop in for the ankles, and they're harder to press in usually. Brave Fight Bird. I don't know that. I'm gonna have to look that up. I gotta admit, I'm totally unfamiliar with that IP. Bandai SMP. Okay. Far as Bandai models, the ones I'm familiar with are Foot, of course the Gundams, and then I have a Pokemon one on the shelf there, Greninja, that I gotta put together someday. That might be a stream one because that looks like a simple model. I'm gonna look that up. I'll look that up sometime. Brave Fight Bird. Fight Bird? No T in it, or here's the back plate. It's gonna got 2 holes, 2 pegs. Then let's see, shoulders. They'll slide from the top into those 2 little pegs, nubs there. And there's that. Okay, look, I got it right on the first try. I usually don't pay attention where the Autobot symbol is on there, but we got it right. Yay me. Okay, so Matrix. Okay, so it looks like we got a stand for the Matrix. 4 pegs here, 4 holes on the top of the stand. Slide that in. Got that. And then for the Matrix itself, we got its main kind of housing. Then we got the front of the Matrix. It has 2 pegs, 2 holes in the center. So plug that in there. And then the back of the Matrix, same deal with 2 pegs. That looks nice. I could use a metallic version of this. And then we could slide the Matrix. Looks like right here, there's like little tabs kinda. And then there's our Matrix stand, suitable for display. That's nice, I like that. Okay, so hands options on Optimus Prime. We got 2 fists, we got 2 open hands, and we got pointers, 1 pointer. And we got the axe. So many options. If we go open hand, we could do that. We could pop this Matrix off. And the palm of the hand has a slot right there. And the Matrix has a tab. So, tab that in there. Whoops. Doesn't seat in fantastically, it looks like. And then tab the other side here. And we have Optimus Prime with the Matrix, holding the Matrix in front of him. Kind of have to play with it to get the pose you want on there. Okay, so that you like the stylize of the what's it called, Dreyis, organic Dreyis, compared to Beast Wars. Mr. Kip's films, or I guess could be Miss. I assumed. Okay, so those palms, we can take those out. And of course we got the fist, which we could put in. And we could use his gun, his blaster, put it in one of the fists. And we could take this blast effect off of Cliff Jumper, this weapon, and use it here. Put that back. And then, of course, we have the pointer finger where he gets all threatening. And then, oops, that popped off. We have his Energon axe. So this Optimus has a ton of options, especially that Matrix. The Matrix effect or prop is kind of a game changer on this for this model compared to the other ones. And his eyes light up really nice compared to some of the other ones. Dryas. Okay, dry earth. All right, thank you. I appreciate that. I'm not a good pronunciation or reader. That's why I'm building models. All right, let's plug them into the stand. Plugged in there. Nothing really for the Matrix to plug into that stand at all, so you could do it like that maybe. Set up like that, or do it separately. But okay, there's Optimus Prime. Let's get his fist over here. Let's get his other stuff, his props over here, his disc over here, and we'll go to our third box. All right, so catch up. This is the third box we're opening for a box of international version of Shining version 1 that I got off of AliExpress. The box came damaged with one of the smaller boxes. Looked like it was either taken out or fallen out. Maybe put back in, maybe swapped out. We don't know. So we're going to open that box last to see if we're actually going to get all the figures we need to get, or if, I don't know, there's shenanigans and we're going to miss the figure. I can almost see where someone may have, I don't know how they had known if this box had a secret figure in it or not, but if there's a way to find out, maybe that's what happened. Okay, so we got a Decepticon. And let's see. So we got some burgundy joints. Does Megatron have burgundy joints? Yeah, he does. Okay, so this is potentially our secret figure. Megatron is the one who has another has a variant. Let's put these together before we find out. All right, get the hands off. And get these joints put together, off and put together. All right. Oh, hey, I guess what I should be doing is every once in a while reminding if you could like and subscribe. It really helps me out as far as pushing the videos out for YouTube to get it to people who might be interested in Blokees, Transformers. I do have some other non-Transformers Blokees that we're gonna put together. I might tomorrow. I might put together. I got some Blokees minions, and what else do I have? Blokees. I got another box I got from Amazon, which I purposely bought that was damaged, for Blokees Hero Spire, which is their Japanese IP based on Journey to the West, kind of like the Black Myth Wukong game. So I'm thinking maybe tomorrow I'll either do Minions or Hero Spire. Let me know what you think. Anybody's here. I'll do it by chat vote. Hero Spire or Minions, and then Monday evening I'm gonna do Blokees Defender 4, which I don't think is out in the US yet. I got the international version. Looks like there's some good figures in there. I'm hoping we will get maybe a shiny Grimlock in his ult form. That'd be very cool. So, but yeah, tomorrow we'll do I'll do a non-Transformers stream. Okay, I think I know which one it is, because I kind of see one of the pieces. All right, so shiny or plain? and it's the plain one. So no secret figure for this box, which is a shame. I'd really like a shinier Megatron. I know I have a shiny Megatron for Defenders, and he looks really good. He looks better than the regular version. I have both, and yeah, this light's very dim. At least it is for me. It looks a little better on camera than it does look in real life. Okay, shoulders. Did I manage to lose track of the shoulders? Oh, Megatron has a pointy hand too. That's cool. Okay, what did I do? Okay, oh, the red. I was looking for grayer shoulders. And then here's the chest. Oh, that's not the shoulders though. Hold on. Oh, here they are. Here they are. All right. Focus, focus. Okay, pop one in there. Pop the other here. We want these little pegs to move to face forward as possible. Forward, back. That's where the old tab kind of slide into this little slide right there. And then that's the back, and then the front. Pop that in like that. And we have his helmet. Oh, let's go ahead and put his neck joint in. Clear neck joints to facilitate the light. So we got his helmet. And we have his faceplate here. And so far, these are all kind of going together the same. Got these little pegs on the side. And they got slots inside the helmet that they'll kind of slide into. Push it down. There's a little ball joint in there. Oops. And there we go. Pop it on the neck. And his eyes light up really good too. So Optimus and Megatron have really superior lighting effects compared to some others I've seen. Okay, so we got that, we got that. Let's do forearms, gray forearms. Pop together like that. And there we go. Again. Oh, those aren't forearms though. Those are legs. Those are thighs. Because the forearms are smaller and have these little pegs here for the shoulder armor. All right, I think I did that on the last figure, didn't I? Okay. Okay, 2 forearms. Then our elbow joints we put together earlier. Right. Then we need... Oh, these are forearms. Let's see. Okay, so these holes will need to face outward for you know what. Because he does have an arm accessory. And it's too iconic to not put on. Get that. Let's see. I think fist for right hand fist. Definitely. I think we'll go pointer finger on the left for this one. Okay, so waist joint. Whoops. Butterfingers. There we go. Okay, so what I thought were arms earlier are going to be thighs. We need to put on the cod piece. Okay, so this has some print on it. This one does not, so this one's going in the back. There's the print on that. It's going to go in the front, like so. Then we will put in his knee joints that we put together earlier. And then we are going to put together his lower legs. So this is the front, kind of slopes like there. It has that hole for the ankle. I'm going to snap it together like this. And here's what it looks like from the side. I'm going to plug those in. There. Into the knees. So his face, I'm noticing it's pretty metallic. I think I would have liked the rest of it to be kind of maybe, I don't know, not that metallic, but at least shinier. I think it looks a little weird to me that he has this super shiny face and then the rest of it is just kind of dull. Is the Dreas, is that IP, or I guess is it technological, or is it more magic based, element based? Hold on, did you mention that earlier? Supernatural? Huh. Okay, I got the feet on here. Just like so. And then we got shoulder armor. Huge shoulder armor for him. It's going to slide down here. And are they identical? Yeah, it's identical, so it doesn't matter which side you put it on. Okay, supernatural. You know, you did say supernatural. I'm rereading your chat a little better. Sorry about that. Okay, so got that. And then on the back, you have this piece right here, two pegs, two tabs. And sorry, Clips Films. You're the one I'm talking to because you're chatting. Okay, that goes right there. Okay, so we got, oh, okay, I know what these go for, I think. Okay, so we got his cannon, and we got this piece right here. Looks like it's going to slide right here in the back of the cannon. Then we got the end of the, oh, okay, it flips around that way, so it tapers a little bit. Okay, that's cool. It's nice. And then that's going to peg into his arm. Like that. And then we got our fully formed, oh, Megatron, except we got some extra pieces here. Okay, so we're not going to use the pointer finger now because we got these two pieces for his energy mace. Let's see how that goes together. Okay, so I think this is going to have to slide in here somehow. Maybe the other side. Huh. Oh no, it goes in here. Okay, so we put the mace, the head of the mace together first. And it's got a peg and a hole. It's going to slide together. Does it matter? Yeah. It's kind of tight. There we go. And then there's where you put into the hand slot. Then you got a tab here, and you kind of got a hole there. So just slide that there. All right, and then you can put the mace on the end there. You can do it like that. Could be doing a backswing. You could be going across like that. So that's nice. You could kind of position it as you seem fit. There we got Megatron. All right, Megatron also came with Energon Cube, just like the other figures have. Put him on a stand. And put him off to the side. Put his hands off to the side. Put his card off to the side. And go to our fourth figure. All right. Number 4. What we have left is we got Jazz, Ratchet, and Acid Storm. Cut away from yourself. Okay, little bag. We'll have the stand. We'll find out if we got an Autobot or Decepticon. We got an Autobot. We got red hands, so that and some white joints. So I'm saying that this is going to be Ratchet. Ratchet and Megatron being in the same set is kind of cool because in the 80s Marvel Comics, there's this nice storyline where Ratchet was kind of the last Autobot standing. Megatron was not the leader of the Decepticons at the time because Shockwave had taken over. And Ratchet and Megatron kind of went head to head, and it went a little bit different than a lot of people would expect it, because Ratchet's not a warrior and Megatron is the warrior. And Ratchet had a plan that didn't go as expected, but it was kind of cool. It was his kind of hero arc in that series, fairly early in the run, I think, if I remember right. If you want to read Marvel comic or Transformers comics, you should check to see if your library is hooked up with the Hoopla app, and you can read online some of the older comic books. Because there is a Part 1 Transformer compendium that does have that, was it like 1 through 40 something of the Marvel run? I'd recommend it. They're cheesy, 80s cheesy, but I like them. All right. Get those fists out and go to the main bag. So I'm wondering what they're going to do as far as accessories go on Ratchet. He's got his Energon Cube, that all the other ones have. Here's his card. Maybe he's just not going to have the accessories. He has a clear, maybe they're counting his clear chest as an expense for the figure. I don't know. All right, so his torso piece is right here. Has some blue in there. Let's go ahead. We can put the neck piece in first, then we can put the shoulders on. Same deal, getting those pegs forward for the shoulders so that they can slide into the slots in the back. Let's see. There we go. And then the front. Oh, here. Pull the tab for the light. Don't forget that. Lights up pretty good for his chest. If you think his chest should have a light. I don't know. I'm on the fence about that, whether his chest should light up or not. If you want, you could probably put some, mod it by putting some, here, black electrical tape over that, maybe. It'd either suppress it or completely cover it up. I don't know. I might try that just to see how that works. Why not? We can take it off later. Okay, his helmet, his faceplate. It's gonna be just like the others. You got these little tabs on the side of his faceplate that go into this little slots right here. Push it all the way in. Put on the neck. There we go. He doesn't have a lot of nodding action because of the way his helmet's shaped. Let's see. Now we got his upper arms. We're going to do them right this time. We got to get the correct piece with the tabs on it and the smaller one. Let's see. Where's the other one? There we go. That. Get those elbow joints in. Pop them in there. Okay. And get those forearms right here. Let's see. I don't see any accessory that he has that would need the hole to be in the front, so I'm going to go ahead and put it in the back. Let's see. It's not popping in. Hold on, take the arm off. Whoops. There we go. Hopefully the other one will go in easier. Yeah, I did. A little easier. All right. So far we got that. And let's go ahead and just put in the waist. It's got a red waist piece right here. And then he's got, does he have a front and back? Yeah. So no print. So putting that on the back. Nice print right there. Goes in the front. Thighs. Pop in there. In there. All right. Knees. Knees. Knee. Let's put together his lower legs, his calves. It's the back. It has that. Or no, that's the front. Sorry, the knees right there. That tabs into here. So just do like that. Snap it together. Here's what it looks like from the side. Then I'm going to pop them onto the knee joints. And then we got to put in little ankle bulbs. Okay, they're not going to be Okay, I have to press them in. So I kind of grip it at the knee and then press it into my table to get it snapped in good. And then we got our feet with our toes right here. Other one. Shoulder armor. Gonna have the cross on the front. And I think he just has it. Oh, no, he has it on both sides. Okay, so pay attention to that when put it together, though it is easy to fix if you miss it. All right, and it looks like he has, for some reason, he has a gun. I wish they'd given him a different accessory, but we're due open hand on the other side. They could have done a different, I don't know. I don't know if I've seen that design carry on into the other set or not. I don't remember, because I have opened version 2 already. All right, put him on the stand. There he is. I'm gonna put the fist over with my pile of hands. And then there's his inner jaw, just like everyone else. And there we go, that's Ratchet. His eyes, yeah, his eyes are pretty decent lit up. I'm on the fence about that chest. That will be probably an off-stream experiment, probably, because I don't think I have any electrical tape close by right now. All right, this is our 5th box. As I open this by cutting away from myself, just a reminder: comment, like, subscribe. It helps a lot. Smaller YouTubers, I guess am I a YouTuber? Yeah, I guess I'm a YouTuber. Could really use any boost that they can get, so that maybe we get a really active live stream going someday. Get it so active I can't pay attention to the chat, and the streams take 3 hours because I'm trying to catch up to a chat while building. All right, Autobot. We only had one Autobot left, and that was Jazz. So let's go ahead and put these joints together. That, and then the last shoulder. All right. Get these knees and elbows put together. Maybe someday they'll manufacture them already assembled. I doubt it, but kind of be nice-ish. But it's nice for the articulation, so take what you can get. Though I don't know, do we want hinged joints, or if they did the clear ball joints and made it so that the knees and elbows could be ball joints, would that be cool or a thing? Kind of wonder how that would work out for them. All right, Jazz, and that's his card. And let's see what we got here. Here's his torso, his inner John, his weapon. Yeah, it's the same one. That's identical to Ratchet's weapon. All right, and he's got a megaphone, which so far every Jazz, the Defenders version had a megaphone as well. So I guess that's a thing Blokees likes to do. Okay, pull that tab. lights up. Put in the shoulders. Go ahead and pop that neck joint in. Make sure those little nubs are facing forward. And let's see, I think, yeah, this is the back. There we go. And let's see what we got going on for the front. Here we go. I mean, I like that a lot. They do a good job on the chest pieces for the cars in this set. I'm gonna try something different. I'm gonna go ahead and put the faceplate on first, like that. That lights up really good for his visor. Let's find his helmet. There it is. Okay, is it easier to just put on the faceplate first and then slide the helmet down? You'd think after building a few of these, I would have tried this already. Maybe. Hey, Rulio, how you doing? Hoping you're having a good afternoon, or whatever it is, wherever you are. Okay, so let's get the arms. Upper arms. Are they... Here they are. Nope, that's a leg. Leg. Okay, they're dark. Okay, pop one in right here. Doing pretty good today. Decided to live stream after playing a game called No Man's Sky, which had an update. Decided we need to get some of these figures built. I have a big backlog of these going on. Tomorrow, gonna try and build some Blokees, either Minions or Hero Spire. If anyone has an opinion on that, let me know. And then Monday, I'm gonna do Blokees Transformers Defender 4, which I don't think is released in the US yet, but I got a foreign version, international version off of AliExpress. So we'll be handling that definitely Monday. I'm excited about getting that one opened. I really like the little Defenders versions. Okay, so we need... I don't think he has an accessory that needs this hole, so I'm going to put that in the back. And then pop the other one in. Whoops. Oh man. Get a little butterfingery here on this. There we go. All right. So let's get his waist piece. Oops, there it is. Slide it in there. And let's see, this is blank, so we're going to zoom back. So far, I have not, I've saved the box that was kind of hanging out, that looks like it was taken out and put back in or something. I'm saving that one for last. This is box number 5. So the next box will be the one where we find out if anything's missing or not. So far, everything's in order. But if that last box, if there's shenanigans, we'll know by that last box. Okay, so it looks like these don't have any print on them at all, so it doesn't matter if they're front or back. Yeah, I'm kind of concerned because we have not gotten Acid Storm yet, and Acid Storm is exclusive to the Shiny series. So there's no other version. I mean, there's a galaxy. I have a galaxy of Jazz. So if we're missing Jazz, it wouldn't have been the end of the world. But it's they're figures, so it's obviously never be the end of the world. But you know, put those two together. But yeah, so if the next one is Acid Storm, all's good. If it's not, I will be writing a review on AliExpress and see where that goes from there. Because I don't know if there's a way to cherry pick these things to get a figure that you want. Because, like I said, Acid Storm is the exclusive to this. Well, him and Cliff Jumper are exclusive to this set. We got Cliff Jumper as the first figure we opened. Pop that in there. All right, so far so good. Coming together nicely. We'll get the feet in. And then we got a whole bunch of little accessories to put on Jazz. He's a lot of extra. Okay. So, shoulder armor. Get that snapped in. Get that snapped in. Okay. So, we got a bunch of wheels. And I'm going to say I've got these little trim for the wheels, I guess. Is that what you call it? Part of the wheel well. And actually, for the first time in the stream, I'm going to look at the instructions to see how that goes on. I think it's going to go on this way. I think that's how it goes on. I'm going to go ahead. We're going to confirm that. Oh, yeah. There's the picture right there. So that goes down over. Okay. Now, should I have put the wheel on first? Nope, doesn't really matter. So this one I can do it the opposite way. Put the wheel on first, then that wheel well. There we go. Looking good so far. Let's see. And then these two wheels go on the shoulders. Little pegs, ball joints on the shoulder. And if you need them to, they got some wiggle wobble. They can spin. This one has no wiggle wobble. And no, it's in tight enough, it really doesn't spin either. Okay, so door panels. I'm going to plug into the back. This one has some nice printing on it. And there we go. Oh, except for the fist, which I didn't even take off the sprues yet. Okay, there's those. And we're going to do two fists because he's got a weapon and the megaphone, so we'll give it. We're not going to use. I'm not going to use the open palms on this one. So his blaster, I'm going to go ahead and put that in the right hand, and then his megaphone, I'll put in the left. Can he? Yeah, look at that. He can pretty much reach his mouth for that megaphone. Does he? Now here's the thing. Who makes more sense in having this megaphone? Jazz or Prowl? Because Prowl didn't come with a megaphone. The Prowl I got Galaxy didn't come with one. But Jazz did. Definitely. I don't know. Is he just going to stand on the corner street singing and stuff, maybe? Is that how that works? He's a good figure. I like this one a lot. They do a good job on the Galaxy cars. So I'm going to snap him into his stand. There we go. Looking good. All right. We are... Put this in the pile of hands. Put that over there. Put this in our Energon stack. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, because he's a police car. Makes sense, right? Crowd control kind of guy. Yeah. Or set 4 has red alert. Maybe might be good for red alert as well. since he's an emergency vehicle. Actually, maybe he makes the most sense for Red Alert. I'm not. Okay. So, last box. This is the one that was kind of hanging out. So, the box came damaged like this. And then this was kind of hanging out a little bit this way. Like it was shoved back in all the way, but it's longer this way than it was. So you could tell. And it was packed very nicely in bubble wrap. I mean, the bubble wrap was immaculate. So this was sent to me damaged. They knew it was damaged when they sent it to me. It wasn't. It was not because it was shipped that way. And I don't know if I made that point earlier yet in the stream. This was definitely. It was no. They knew it was damaged when they shipped it. Cut away from yourself. Right. Remember, don't eat this. Just put it away. Put it in your sock drawer. Keep your socks dry. Okay, how much did I pay for this one? If I remember right, this was about $48 on AliExpress. That was after whatever they do a lot of coupon gimmicks and sale gimmicks and whatever. So yeah, not a ton, and like I said, it's the international version. So you can see there's no English on here at all. So I had to go back and look up that this set was titled Rollout, kind of like the first Galaxy set was. The only English is actually Transformers, and actually it does say Shining Version in English right here. It's hard to tell because it's holographic. I mean, as far as like versus if you buy it directly from Blokees, it's what are they? Are they 80 now because of... Hey, we got Acid Storm. All's good with the world. So, maybe the box was damaged at the warehouse and they just... I don't know, maybe it fell out. The box fell out. He put it back in. He didn't put it back in correctly because it was pretty obvious for me that it... But... Okay, so no harm, no foul. I'll give him a... I mean, I'll probably mention it was a damaged box in the review, but it's not like it's still like a 4-star review. You can't beat the price. And it takes a while for AliExpress to get to here. Probably about 2.5, 3 weeks. Yeah, thank you, Relio. Appreciate it. So, yeah. We're good. This is a great green. It doesn't show up. It's not showing up good with my lighting. It's like I don't think it's very much. Let me see. Okay, so I got Defender's Devastator. It's darker than that. It's brighter than the Constructicon green. It's more fluorescent. What they're doing for the Constructicons. That was... Do I have a... Okay, so that was a Defender's Devastator. Let me see what I got up here. Or do a green comparison. Here is a Studio Series. So it's way different. The Studio Series Constructicons and but it's very bright, very neonish. I think this one's gonna be this. So far, my favorites of this set is probably Jazz right now. Let's see if Acid Storm takes it away. It's gonna depend on the lighting in his chest, if that looks cool, or if I'm gonna gonna tape over the light later. I'd do it now, but I should have thought to have some electrical tape handy. Let's see. Okay, put these together. So as far as good places, like right now, if you could wait, AliExpress is a good place to get these. You're not gonna get English, but you don't need it. Actually, I think this is kind of cooler that's not in English. Walmart can have some of these. Right now, I've only seen the Transformers 1, the first set of Transformers 1 at Walmart. And right now, a box would run you $55 at Walmart, which is pretty good. It's not bad for these. Now, hopefully they'll phase out. Walmart's hard to get a sealed box. So what you need to do is, if you see a box at Walmart that's sealed, what you would want to do is, hopefully there's another box close to it that's open. Hopefully you find a sealed box. Sometimes they rip the plastic off and display like all the boxes opened or unsealed already, which is dicey if you want to get all the figures. Here's the Energon Cube. So what you need to do is, the box is not in their register system, so you would have to bring a loose box with you, like a figure box with you, and like scan it 9 times. Yeah, so when they first came out, they were $5 each. Walmart has since then upped the price $1. I believe it was another $1. It was a good because they also had the classics version of Transformers movie Bumblebee and an Optimus movie Bayverse Optimus Prime, and those were $9 a piece. I think they're up to $12 now in store. I got them when they were $9. With these shoulder joints on. So, I mean, yeah, if you could find a box, especially if it's unsealed. When I got it, it was not sealed. And actually, I only bought like one figure out of the box, and I liked that figure so much that the next day I went back to the store. No one had bought anything out of that box, so I just got the rest of the box. So since it was open, I was able to scan each individually. But I have tried to buy another box and scan it. It's just not in their system, unfortunately. So you would have to. Here's his back. You would have to like bring. If you can find the sealed box. Like I said, I've seen a couple of times someone not opening a box and it being sealed, but not that often. So I think they are phasing out the Transformer ones and going on to set 6, which is the one with Kickback in it. Kickback, Swoop, and some other ones. I have a box. Actually, I have an AliExpress version over there on a shelf over here that I'll be opening eventually. But yeah, if you can get set 6 for $55, good on you. There's some other stores. I know some hobby stores will carry them. I have a model store called Hobby Town. Whoops, that's the wrong piece. Hobby Town USA near me that has some Defender 1 version. That's actually where I pulled a shiny Megatron. And then I bought a whole box later and got the shiny Optimus Prime. Let's see. Where's it at? Am I missing something? Oh, there it is. And then I have a local entertainment store. Well, not local, regional entertainment store called Vintage Stock that's in the area. That's the wrong piece. Where's the right piece at? There it is. and they'll every once in a while carry either some classic versions or Galaxy versions, and some of them have Defender versions too. We have several of them. I live in a fairly large metropolitan area, so I can drive around town, drive around the area, and probably we have 4 or 5 that I can get to if I really wanted to. Let's see, just forearms. Okay, I need to sort these because I'm talking and building at the same time. Here they are. Okay, so the holes need to be in the front for this because he's got his... Oh no, did they go there? Oh no, they don't even go there. Okay, we'll figure that out in a little bit. Okay, so actually, let's go ahead and pull this off and put the hole in the back, if that's good, if it works out that way. Oh, I think it's going to attach to his shoulder armor. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. Yeah, but those kind of stores, I did the Hero Spire, and then I saw Galaxy Wave 3 at a comic book store. If you want to look around if you have some comic book stores who may carry these. What's nice is I did find one at a comic book store. They had a display shelf of those Blokees themed shelf. And they had one they weren't using, and they let me buy it for $25. So I have a Blokees shelf right next to this setup where I keep all my overflow models. Let's see, I lived near a couple of stores called Go! Exclamation point. Yeah, $9 is a lot for these. I say it's a lot, but I think that's what's going on the direct from Blokees on their website. And then, oh, yeah. So Go, I haven't heard of that one. That's interesting. We don't have any of those around here. I think I'm going to put palms for the Seekers. I think I have palms for all my Seekers because they fly. So I think they're going to fly palms out. And then there's an anime store. We do have an anime store that carries some of these too. I'm not going to put that on yet. Okay, this has no print on it, so I'm going to put this in the back. And the other one doesn't have paint, so it doesn't matter. So, but yeah, you can look around for anime stores, model stores that carry model kits. I know the hobby store, the model kit store that I go to also has classic models, the classic versions for still priced at before Blokees had raised their prices. And I think I got almost everything they carry. I think the only classic one I didn't get yet is Scourge, I think. Because I think I even got, hold on, did I get, I may not have, I got the lights off where my shelf's at, so I can't tell. I may not have the movie Megatron, the Bayverse Megatron yet. Here's his faceplate. We're just going to go ahead and put that on first and try to slide this on. There we go. Whoops. Get that up. There we go. His eyes light up nice. I don't remember the other Seekers lighting up very well. Because I think I got... who do I got? Thundercracker and Skywarp from the second set. There we go. And let's pop this back. Or let's do the feet first. There we go. And shoulders. Make sure I got that. Yep. Oh, he lights up real good. I will. Ooh. I don't know if I'm going to cover up the light on the front part of this or not yet. I'm on the fence. Sunstorm, when I get Sunstorm, definitely. Do I have Sunstorm? Hold on. Did it come? Sunstorm was in the second set. I'm gonna have to. He needs to be lit up, I think. Okay, hold on. Shoulder armor. Do I have a Sunstorm close to me? Hold on. Yeah, that's Sunstorm. He lights up good too. He needs to be lit up. Let's see. Okay, so put that there. Back piece. Oh, nope. Nope, nope, nope. Did it wrong. Out of order. Take that back piece off. Whoops. Not the whole back piece. The backpack. Let's see if I can get it off without a tool. Because it came in. Well, here. Let's take that off. Okay. When you're building your own, be careful of that. Put that back on. Okay, the wings need to go on first. And it doesn't, they have Decepticon symbol on both sides. So it doesn't matter which side it goes on. And they peg into this piece I'd accidentally put on. That needs to happen. This needs to happen first. Then pop this on. There you go. There we go. And then pop on Starscream. They're called null rays. I think he's the only one that calls it that they're called null rays. But his arm weapons, lasers, acid throwers. I don't know. All right. There's Acid Storm. So, we got a complete set out of a damaged box. So there's that. We have Jazz. Ratchet, Megatron, Optimus Prime, Cliff Jumper, and our Acid Storm. That's our set. Here's our articulation. Arms can go all the way out. Because of his wings, he can't go all the way back, but Cliff Jumper can go all the way around. Legs, or the waist, go all the way around. Legs, could do the splits. Go back, front, knee bends like this. Can't go forward because of the knee right there. His foot rocks back in front, a little bit side to side, which makes great for posing action poses. It's on a ball joint. You can waggle this way. Elbows. Nice bend on the elbows. Head. Let me get a different one for the head. Let's do Cliff Jumper again. Head will go all the way around. He doesn't go up and down. He goes side to side pretty good. None of these really nod that well. Well, Optimus Prime does pretty good. He has a big old neck on him. So does Megatron. Actually, does he? Yeah. All right. So there's our articulation. We built everything in the set. Thank you for watching the video. Like, comment, subscribe. Tomorrow I am either going to do Minions, Blokees Minions, or Blokees Hero Spire. The Hero Spire was a box I got from Amazon, but I bought it damaged. It said moderate damage on the box. I have not opened up the shipping box yet, so hold on. We got the shipping box. We're going to open the box on stream to see how damaged the box is inside. The what moderate damage means for Amazon. We'll do one of those, either Minions or that tomorrow. Anybody have a preference while I end the stream? Just let me know, and we'll do that. Chat rules as far as that kind of thing that goes. Otherwise, I may just flip a coin. Everybody have a nice day. Have a good day. Everybody rules. Thanks for the support. Like, comment, subscribe. And until next time, have fun.